Hey everybody, so this is a really quick video, just going over some of the key points of our syllabus, again just to save you time, to save me time, so here we go. Our classes are on Wednesdays from 4:45 to 6:10, that's my email address. I will also in class be giving you my cell phone number, and office hours are by appointment. Most likely I can meet before class, even stay after class, so it's up to you how that would work for you. I'm going to skim really quickly through this. So hold on to your eyes for a second. Course objectives and our experiential learning. Basically, it's all about teaching. Planning, assessing, teaching, classroom management, all of those things go together. So your final grade, because this is a popular question that I get at the beginning of the semester, is how's my grade calculated? The teaching performance is 70% of your grade, so that includes 2 evaluations from each of your CTs, your cooperating teachers, 2 evaluations from either myself or Sister Nancy as your seminar instructor. Since I currently teach, I most likely will not be observing your classes, and Sister Nancy will do it in my place. However, this is a weird year, and you never know. I might be able to pop in and observe while my schedule permits. Finally, you will also get 2 observations from someone in the St. Joseph's math department. So all of those evaluations will count towards 70% of your grade. The other 30% is some course documents, such as your philosophy statement, weekly reflections, which you will be emailing to me or posting in Canvas, seminar participation, completion of EdTPA requirements, which we will talk about as well, and that'll be a big chunk of our semester. Real quick, student teaching, please let not only the school know, but also me or Sister Nancy know that you are not going to be able to be at your placement for any reason. You're sick, you're out, something happened, we need to know, just to make us aware. Don't ever let me be surprised by anything. I should have clear communication about what you are doing at all times with regards to your placement. Seminar, obviously you should come and participate in every session. Let me know immediately for any reason you can't make it. Supervised visits, again, we talked about those. Going to be a minimum of 4 times, 2 by someone in the math department, 2 by your seminar instructor. In your case, might be Sister Nancy. Depending on your school district will depend on how those supervised visits will look. Some of them may be remote and be through video. Some will be observed in person. Again, depends on the district. Weekly reflections, we will talk more about these in class on our first day of class. They need to be submitted via Canvas sometime between Friday afternoon and Sunday evening, according to the schedule on our course outline, which I will show you in a bit. We will talk more about what those involve, but they should be pretty quick, less than a page, and highlight some really just more deep thinking rather than just kind of like a summary of like, here's how my week was. Other tasks we'll be doing is you're going to revise your philosophy of teaching. So you should have had that from EDU 234, so you're going to have to go through some files and dig it out. It might be easier to just rewrite it, it's up to you, but we're going to cut it short. I've had previous semesters of students tell me they've had 6-10 pages. I'm going to be reading 3 to 5 pages, so you let me know which ones you want me to read. Your ed portfolio, your e-portfolio on chalk and wire is going to have a lot of things, including that revised philosophy of education. We'll talk about lesson plans. We'll talk about what those are going to entail in more detail. Your context for learning for your EdTPA is one of the first things we're going to complete, as well as your professional dispositions. This is like a questionnaire that you will fill out after each placement. EdTPA requirements, again, these will depend on the circumstances and what we hear from state ed. Right now and from previous semesters, it'll be a student survey, your context for learning, outlines of your learning segment, some recorded video, copies of your assessment, and then drafting one of your commentaries. Finally, our semester ends and you will have an exit interview. Be sure to bring any of your paperwork, including timesheets, to this interview, so you should have no outstanding paperwork at that time. I'm going to skim a little bit more through. Talks about plagiarism and academic dishonesty. Again, should not have any of those in this semester. If you are classified as a student with a disability, here is what you need to do to be sure you have all of your accommodations. Some links that I have added. I actually am currently working on a document that has just a bunch of resources. I'm calling it the toolkit. I'm going to add some of these to that as well. I haven't done it yet, but I started making anything that I've used at least in math, any free resources. Here is our schedule. It's kind of tentative right now. Most of the first couple classes are going to be pretty much straightforward. No surprises there unless something crazy happens, but you never know. It's 2020. It also has the due dates for your reflections and other due dates for other things. But again, I also have a calendar that I'll be sending you, which will have more detailed information about when things are due, and even EdTPA submission dates, which is good to know. I don't have this finalized yet. I'm waiting to find out when your EdTPA Fiesta is. We call it a fiesta because it's a party. We put it in between the placements, and it gives you opportunity to work on your EdTPA. And that's about it. End is your bibliography, lots of resources, and that's that. So take a quick skim, highlight. If you have any questions, anything comes up while you're skimming through your syllabus, please let me know. Bring those questions to our first class. Thanks so much.